Welcome back. So, as a reminder, I'm Michael Black, and I didn't want to lecture, so I'm going to make you guys lecture.
Sorry, last one.
I said I didn't lecture, so I'm going to make you guys lecture.
Two paper list, Michael Black is.
And we'll start here. You'll do introductions. It'll be 30 seconds. We'll go around here, around here, around here, over there, over there, over there, back, back, back. As soon as the person is done, don't wait for me to call you up. Just be ready, get up, and start.
And I
want you to experience the full power of this place and also the anxiety that it might cause. So you should be up here when you talk, and we'll give you a microphone.
Hello, hello. Okay, my name is Tenjin Chopal, and I came from Nepal, and I'm here at Sarah since '99, and I have 7 members in my family, including my grandmother. And my elder sister got also son and daughter, and his son is plus 25 now and has got a girlfriend. If he got a baby, then we'll be of generation, 5 generations. So that's it. Thank you.
My name is Tenzin Changchup, and I'm from Hunsur. So I think everyone knows about Hunsur. There is a famous song, Rara Rabgiling, right? And I've been teaching in Sera from maybe 2020, so it's 3 years running. And one thing about me is that I'm not active in Instagram, but I keep on checking the story. Yeah, and I teach biology in Sera J, and that's all about me. Yeah, thank you.
His name is
Slow down a little bit so he can translate, so we understand you too. Hold the microphone.
Yeah. He came from Tibet here in 2000.
Well done. Yeah, I can hear you.
He participated in the ETSI summer program for 4 years.
Yeah,
this year he is the end of the Gilo examinations. Yeah, thank you.
Everybody, Tashidele to you all. And my name is Sejin. I'm also, as Amit, I'm from Nepal and belong to the Sherpa community. And I'm from Kandenjangse. And right at the moment, I just running in the 5th years of the GC examinations. And also I complete the 5th years of the summer workshops. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Chendes. I came from Tibet in 1988, and now he is in the 5th year of Gilo examination.
Also Kalanim the Sada and Zindale that and the Johnson to do more Shingios and it
In 2019, he got opportunity to go to Emory and met Dr. Jilan and also get opportunity to have a lunch together and also have a participant into his class. Thank you.
So namaste tashitele. Mimi siripasoye. Ane kuchu kopshelo. Ane pone jawal lenjoye. Ane ngala lamro ishito jang sunyamde. Ane kumba jamne. Dawa chicks. Kumba jamne lenjores.
My name is Sirin Pinso and I came from Tibet in 1994 with my friend, and they walked almost 1 month to reach India. Also with Yeshitoje, his friend.
Yeah, dine tad lobjongche nitong chabjale da gishi ane tunjois.
He graduated in Geshe in 2000. Nitong chabje 2018.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My name is Tenjin Nino, and from Taiwan. I have been studying at Zhangzhou Training, I think for 18 years. And I study Buddhism, philosophy, and thinking. That for me is very happy thing. And I also like to work in countryside and mountain. Thank you.
Tashidile, my name is Ngaung Nubu. I was born here in India. My parents reside in Bailakuppe. I became monk at the age of 8, and I've been the part of this monastic science education since I think 2003. So as you have heard this morning, Jalen said that I'm a veteran. Yes, of course, I'm a veteran in science education. Thank you.
아니 너무나 다질러고요. 아니 나야 해야 돼. 저런 그저 고지지. 아니 얘도 찌는 계시 때문이로. 되는 나는 가시 로데다다다 아니 그린즈에서 배고요로.
My name is Taji. I came to India in 1988, and he graduated in 1998. He graduated, and his favorite he liked to play carom board very much.
So do Calden a favor. If you're going to speak in Tibetan, which a lot of you will, just do one sentence, let him translate, and then do the next sentence and let him translate. Otherwise, it's hard for him to remember all of the things that you said.
다다 제바 추라스기 디 베게네스 주고야 여와이나 시도레레제 참샤로 제스야 창말람네 젤라투 템바냐 갈레여레스.
Tashdile to all. My name is Toji Sangpo. I came to India in 2002, and I did my primary and secondary school from Tibetan Children's Village School, and I did my bachelor degree from regional college that was in Rajasthan, and I did my master degree from Delhi University. Currently, I am working as a graduate teacher at Kande Sharse, and I love to play football. Thank you.
My name is Sirin Gorjia. I'm from Serame Monastery. My hometown is Sikkim, and I came to India in 2000.
2002.
2002, yeah. And now he is in the Vinaya class. Might be in next year he will join the Gilo exam. He likes to play and watch movies. Thank you. My name is Kuncho, and I came to India in 1990.
아니 단다 땡아디 이모르당 별지 생리름기 로름 투바테 로 단다 아니 진총기 단다 로름 이가스고라 덴좀 신기스.
Yeah, he got opportunity to further sustainability phase and also now not the implement phase for 6 years and now he in the sustainability phase.
대통령 단다가 길 지투기 로름 가바나 대안도 같이 요새니 나랑 가신다고 가서는 그 로지컬 데브네 로야라 가고 요새.
Now he in the 5th year of Gilo examinations. 타마트 가르로야 가고 있어.
그 로지컬.
He liked to read Tibetan history book.
My name is Tenzin Tengkyong. I am born and brought up in India. I'm currently teaching science at Serame Monastery. I have a major in physics. So during this week, I hope to learn something about neuroscience and take some teaching methods back to my monastery. Thank you.
My name is Temba Chimbel. I'm from Gandhichandra Monastery. In 1997, I came to India and joined to Gandhichandra Monastery, and then in 2018, I graduated to Gishilaramba, and then I like to watch serial movie.
My name is Chebe.
I came to India when I was young. He graduated in the 8th class in the school, and then now he is the 6th year of Gilo examinations. About
Name Kazuchi, Nade, Annie Pony Yang, Annie Da Lojan Chisadak in the Jansi Tanson.
My name is Kyasan Chuge, and I came from Tibet, and he studied at Gandhichandra Monastery.
Ngaina Yanchi. Churchill Logic and Bakasaka Lava chanting it in a goaching.
Yeah, he touched everywhere, like not just study, and he learned different things. He hoped to gain some new knowledge from neuroscience.
Hello, my name is Kyasan Kendi. I came to India 1997. I became a Geshe 2 years ago. I went to Jime Monastery for studying Mandra for 1 year.
정말로라 영문들이 다지다 인지도 샤워셨으네요. 다 영문들.
되게 인지다. English.
Okay, my name is Lobsang Tukje. I'm come from Tibet in 2001, and I'm studying at Sarame Tezam School. So now I'm staying in Buddhist philosophy at Sarame Monastery. I just hope to this program. I just improve my science, basic science. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Samala nigo dele mela ane lop sawanji ane nga niton ni lopeni lene ane losele na ane lojonchi.
My name is Losa Wanje, and I came from Tibet in 1992 and
Niton
2002, and now he studied at Losele Monastery.
And Tananga Gili Jutilora Ngapai.
Yeah, now he study at the 5th year of Kilo examination.
My name is Lobsang Tamjos. I came from Ladakh. It's my village name is Lingshed. Lingshed is one of the remote place from Ladakh. So His Holiness been our village 2 times. One is last year. So we are very fortunate and feel blessed. I got good opportunity to participate in ETSI summer. So till 4 years. So this is my second last year of Giluk examinations. Thank you.
My name is Losang Jaso. 2012, he came to India. Since he joined the monastery, now he studying in the 5th year of Kilo examination. So he participated into the whole 6th year of summer program. It is a summer program. Thank you.
Oh, my name is Nizanga. I'm from Devon Loseling, and I was born in India. Thank you. My best friend name is Sirin Pinzo. Thank you.
My name is Lobsang Tashi. I came from Nepal, and since 1997, I came to here and I become a monk age of 8 years. So I graduate at Dibung Goma School, 2006. So I hope to learn basic science in this program. Thank you.
Tashidele, my name is Pandya Namgyal. He came to India in 2000 and he have a lot of families. If you talk about that, 30 seconds is not enough. Yeah, since he came to almost 23 years, he studied about Buddhism. Yeah, next year he will graduate. Yeah, he participated until the 4th year of ETSI summer program. Thank you.
We're going to take just a little break so we can do some tech. What's that? I'm just doing some tech real quick. He's got a slide. He's got a slide. While we're waiting on this to work, I just want to tell you a little bit of my impressions from introductions so far. And one of the things that I note is that you do a good job very often with humor. That's really important in teaching because it puts people at ease. When we laugh, we relax.
Laugh, yeah.
And so if you can get your students to laugh, they will relate to you better. It's sometimes a challenge though, and you don't want to try too hard to make people laugh. I don't know why, but it's not.
Is it the
sharing.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can do it this way.
One year. Story time. I tell you this story already. 1 year, I was making a joke. And I tried and it didn't work. Nobody laughed. I tried again. I came with different angles. Nobody laughed. I tried again, and then everybody laughed.
Then tell somebody about Tashi J, then meet Charan Yamora shows us.
I said to the translator, I said, Tendar, did you just tell them to laugh? He said yes.
Then somebody about the name called Kijula Lion standard last year. Call Ladizani Kiki, Kosol Dagamo Garage Lion Bell and call Lion.
If you do have humor that people don't laugh at,
then you don't have a humor.
if you have something you said and people don't laugh,
then sometimes really let me
then the best way to get them to laugh is to make fun of yourself.
then did you guys show chicken in Duna, Tashi Yashi Kayasana,
So you would say something like your joke and nobody laughs, and then you say, well, clearly this is really embarrassing for me as a teacher, so I'm going to go sit in the corner over here. And then people will laugh at you. And you built a rapport with them.
Okay, hello, good afternoon.
Wait, hold up. One more delay.
That picture, I have the same picture of me.
All right.
Okay. Hello, Teshtele Samaya. And like it's good to have Jillian and Michael here. Like meeting you guys like physically and yeah, as in the picture, like yeah, right now I'm a bit pressurized to crack a joke or like, you know, but I don't have any at the moment. But yeah, like this picture was taken in my final year in my master's in like Nimhans in Bangalore. And I'm like teaching neuroscience to Rata Monastery. And I'm looking forward to learn as much as from both of you and share my experiences and take this experience and go back to my monastery and share with my students. Thank you. Can you please like, thanks.
Dashitile, good afternoon, all of you. My name is Ishitoji. I come from Tibet, and I participate in Gandhi Johnson Monastery. I spent more than 20 years in school, and also I participate with senior monks. So I finished my Geshe exam in 2020, and also I finished my tantric studies in Yutu Monastery. So currently, right now, I'm work in Gandhi Johnson Science Center. Thank you.
Sama Dashitile, tangi meng lo sanam jere, chitanda nga meng ni sum jiyore. Ina di gumba de garden sharje, ane epone chitong gubje gubchikor ngala le, ane tanda.
My name is Lobsang, and actually I have many names. I studied at Gandhi Chamse Monastery, Shazi Monastery, and he came to India in 1995.
Ane tanda garden sharje la. Sin disana le achigeyo ani chitang mangbo chige ki da kadu ki mangbo chi song da ngi ti job sawa chi ne ki kadu ki ya dang ti chama ti ren tu do cha de res.
I work at Gandhi Shazi Science Center, and also ji to so shi me lai.
Arda ki da ki sila na ni ikcha dang chama ta ta chi yo ma.
Oh, so I'm not telling you my birthday and birthplaces, since my documentary that is not perfect or not relevant.
Karsena ngi chana lo la mongo ti ki lab ja ngone na nga mongo te la ki o mar de ti kabla mongo te mar to jabro che o mar de.
So in my documentary, I was born in Mangot. Since during that time, only you are allowed to write you're born in Mangot. Otherwise, unable to write down in documentary.
Ani ngi ke si na lo la chik tong gu je dun chi tong ge dawa dum bi si dun la ki re la ber de ngone na ngi ama ka dun ki ta ta chi sing o mar de.
My birth date is 1970 something a month, but my mother didn't know the birthday. Yeah, I made up this July 5th for my birthday. Thank you.
We have many friends who moved from other countries where they don't celebrate birthdays. And so all of them have the birthday of January 1st because they were asked when they came into the United States, when's your birthday? And they were like, that's an easy one to remember, so January 1st.
Yeah, yen Quran so ngoshin ba mangbo ji ro ta da shilo ni su ari na lenjo jera ja jo do de lenjo mangbo ji gi ta da je se de ta da la wo ma des ko so dang bo le ka so le ya chen da dang be ta ri jig le jera di rang sue sha go re di jama tian ha wa da de yen za de sue go res.
Hello, Dashitile to everyone, and my name is Lozong Tamba. I came to India 2003, and I joined Ndipon Goma Monastery and studied Buddhism few decades. Currently, I study 5th years in Gili examination, and I hope we are going to learn more science in this week. Also, I hope we specifically we learn about human brain. So that is we need. So that's it. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Who am I? I am Lakpa. I was born in Tibet. I came to India in 1998. Then I studied Buddhist philosophy in Dipangoma Monastery for 20 years. Then I have many hobbies, I like cooking, taking picture, traveling, cooking, like this. Here, anyone wants to cook, then contact me. I can teach you guys. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rapsen. So in India it's called Pushpa. So I'm from Arunachal Pradesh. It is northeast of India. So I came in Sarah Monastery in 1993. In 2019, I went to Emory University through the Danish graduate scholars. And I got the opportunity to join the Dr. Jain's class. So now I teach in my monastery, biology and neuroscience. All the grace of all you teachers. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Pasang Sherba. I'm come from eastern part of Nepal. It's a very beautiful place and very also famous. It's called Namje Bazar. It's the bottom of the Mount Everest. Actually, my family profession is climbing Mount Everest. My brother climbed 10 times in Mount Everest. I am becoming monk in 1994. I joined in Saraj in 2001. Right now I am examining 50 years. Thank you.
Oh, hi. I'm just joking. My name is Tenzin Sonam. I teach biology and neuroscience at Tashilumbu Monastery. And I understood this morning that Michael likes to go deep down into the water, but I like going up. In a sense, I like exploring mountains. And one funny thing about me is there's no sport I don't love watching, and there's no sport I'm good at. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tenzin Wandan. I hope everyone sees me here. Actually, I don't know how to joke, but I teach science. I teach science at Gumang Monastery, but when I teach science first time, I was like shaking my hands. So, and also like I don't know what I'm speaking. So that was like, I was so nervous that time, but since continued teaching for 2 years, now I'm very relaxed and nervous gone away from me. Thank you.
Hello, Testele. Hello, Testele. I'm Lindu Temba. I'm from Sereme. I was born in Ladakh, very trans-Himalayan, very high mountain, which is border to both India and both Pakistan and China. I joined monks in 1999. I love watching movies, especially Mr. Bean. In 2018, I did translation to Mekhl. Maybe you remember. Thank you so much.
So I want to highlight something with that I was going to highlight at the end, but I thought it was a great representation of it. When you say something like, I like to play, or I like movies, it's much better if you give an example. Like, I like movies like Mr. Bean, because it makes you more relatable because you've said something that somebody can connect with, where movies is sort of very general.
Tanda kharansuki susu game khare lai di kasla nga temo da gawo ye teza ma ye ba che temo tanda Mr. Bean do da tindi sheda ba sin shi sawa ye na tanda lodu da nyam to ba dewa ya wudri to res.
Hello, Tashdile. My name is Lunduk Chende, and my native place is Tibet, but I was born in India as a refugee. I was joined in monastery at the age of 20. So currently I'm almost finished Tibet class. So during my childhood, I used to play lots of cricket match. Friends of mine call me sometimes as Malinga. Malinga, you know, who is a Sri Lanka great bowler. So thank you so much.
Samalo Dashidilo. Ngamo Tanzania. Around the Chisapayu
amdo labranchi tani chalo chikton gubja jachi do chire dawa chikba yarkala chire.
My name is Tenzing. I was from Amdo Labrang, and I was born in 1981.
tani jagara la yong ate niton chikalo yong tani yone kapte ke tasala yong gumon tasala shi.
I came to India in 2001.
tani ta gapshak na gare namna choni kabli jagnin jogo meta lolo ile ndako ne tani nasi cha ta mui ta rang sam de yos. I like
to just remain a monk and relax to stay. That is my favorite.
아니 춘춘이 우리 다 간돈도 밤마다 잡라. 뜻이 디가라 뭐 세고랑 프리사니 집어지는 저대.
하고 고마스 가르세. I need another translator.
청소년 되고 많이 다 알아봤잖아 해야지 거라.
많이 다 알아봤다.
던돈 시기와 다 딘지가 지내다가랑 프리사 돼요.
So when he was young, he just chanted the mantra of Arabasa, the Manjushri's mantra and money. So due to chanting this, then he spent his life.
참을 뜻을래 먼저이 마키로 기자하고네 근데 야갈래야 아니 이동을래이 안 단다 버들로 좀 친데 단다로 좀 치신 바이 되잖아.
My name is Jamyang and I don't know my birthday. So since then I came to India and since then I study Buddhism.
Good afternoon. My name is Tenzin Shimbel. I was born in Tibet and I came to India in 2001 and I had completed my formal education in 2019. And I did my master in pharmacology and I joined here in the joined at Gandhin Chansi Monastery as a science teacher in 2020. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
참말 인군 때려셔. 아니 nga mingla losan chira nga nidon chila jawal lebayin.
My name is Pasan Sharap and I came to India in 2001.
아니 nidon chine thanda par ani seramera pe lopjon chedeyes.
Since 2001 till now I study at Serame Monastery.
아니 지당에 남이소 차단 펠라 요 조조직마도 차단 펠라 요 조조직 냠도 thanda pe sera US.
Yeah, only one of my brothers came to India. Rest of my whole family in Tibet.
지담배 고란 체리라 때 도나연이 지레 아니 개연 코드 바제 영어시에 nga samde la seramer.
His brother is now something very interested in science. Might be know you guys.
아니 영아란데 좀 아니 풀살 제가 오예스 이나 야고시라 뜻이면서
풀살
간즈 볼
알레 간즈 he like to play futsal. Thank you.
Good afternoon, alls. Oh yeah, I forget my names. What is? Please help me, God. Oh yeah, your name is Tabala Keps. Oh, thank you so much. My name is Tabala Keps. I am 31 years old. I came from Arunachal Pradesh. I came to her monastery in 2004. I like Buddhist philosophy, but I like my favorite food is sira. Then I like dance, Michael Jackson. Okay, thank you so much.
참말 라다시 딜레스 아니 가라밍라 아가스 라마 세르기스.
My name is Agas Lama.
지다 라마 라디자 타웨치소나라니 양츠모든지 지기요레스.
Many of monks, the Lama name is very, how to say, some auspicious or something.
Okay. 가이스나 아니 라마스 어디 꾸도 공만이 아니 로좀 탈침바다 아니 양아 티딜라 라 로좀 탈침바다 아니 티딜라 로좀 기발진 신여진 되는지 고거레스 가드네 가야 말레스.
Since usually Lama called there was in the previous reincarnation of previous his lifetime, he was very educated, and this life more chances to become very educated, but he is none of this.
아니 니 민빌라니 라마 자가 가rel라나 가라다 베일라게 와라. 아니 베일라기르 자말라니 코라 룽바디왈라 리기기 되니
Lama se ta shashas.
Yeah, his name was Lama is not just reincarnations. So since he was in Nepal, they have a tradition, heretically they name as a Lama.
Ngara jina jahala ni nidon shila lebanis.
In 2004, he came to India. He's studying now at Sarame Monastery. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for giving me this good opportunity, both of teacher. I was born in Nepal. I came in India in 2005. Then I'm doing study in Ratu Monastery. I still third year Gelug examinations. I like to social work, and I like to learn some new knowledge. Thank you.
Namazo thamlo destile nimila tunduche ninga nidon tulo le jahalle wa yin tine tandaba do shaz thazana la ani lojong chen dewa yin.
My name is Tendru. I came to India in 2006. Since then, I study at the Gandhishaza Monastery.
Rewale ya ta phamadi ge joz thuye da jobak ani phel lo thuye rachigis.
I hope to soon to meet his family in Tibet. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rigzin Nurbu. I'm from Ladakh and I joined Tashilumu Monastery in 1998. I graduated my Buddhist philosophy at Tashilumu, and I also did my BA from Gelugpa University examination. Now I am science coordinator at Tashilumu Monastery. Thank you.
Samara Tasdele. Mimila Kesan Shambas. Angaro Nidoje Nidoje Palajovais. And Tande Chalo and Gadeshan doesn't lodge Chejimais.
My name is Kesan Shapa. It's a nickname. Yeah. Kesan Chamba nickname. He studied at Gandhishaza Monastery.
And Tande Chalo and Galujure Tamadil ladies.
Now he taken the last year of Kilo examinations.
And in Aronjana, Kanze Politsega is in a Lucham channel. That's to
He liked to play soccer, but due to too old, he hardly to play soccer.
My name is Neuroscience. I'm from Ladakh. I study in Dibunguma Monastery. This is my last year of Gelug examination. I love very much science, especially physics. Sorry.
Hello. My name is Lusang Guru. I was born in Nepal, called Mustang. Actually, nobody know, but all know it's the most famous place in the world. My date of birth is 567. Actually, you can guess from my body. So I like challenging anything because I like challenging. If there is a new challenge, I'm very happy because I like challenging. So I believe in nothing, but I believe in karma. That is my.
Mala tashi dili shiwayi. Ani ngi mi la ni tsewan janso segi yo. Ina kashi ngala tsewan la udu kashi ki janso la udu takari.
My name is Tsewan Janso, and some people
ani bola yin dine. Ani ngiton dula ni ja lewa yin. Dine danda ganda janse rasan la.
I was born in Tibet in 2006. He came to India. Now he studied at Gandhishaza Monastery.
Ani danda ani gilu jure jewa na ani lobo dambu yin. Ani danda di zabjong di la ani nyamshu chiwa ki goga rawa de la ani kawu shira jang ani namsamala tuchi shwe.
Now he studied at the third year of Gilo examination, as he is very happy to join this this class.
Namaz samala jule ta distele jiro. Ngimela de tinzigele la yo nga phayul ta lada sangkan ne dusi.
My name is Tinze Gele and I'm from Lada Sanskar.
Danga di chungjuna dis lochus la de le dinet ma dazan rang la dusi ne lobjon chin da dazan ne tene da yuligi la dus trojin bayi.
I came to I came to my monastery when I was 10 years, and now he's going to taking the exam, Gilu exam.
Dangarang yig debala da ngar gar si wazana danda yang wanzi tsenti dan dus de ne da mizi dus ne keduna samba jes.
He hoped to study whole life to study neuroscience.
Hold it closer to your mouth. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Nimi la sarin romale ani ngada na goman la gi chi shimbai ani namgi na nga din la yama thap de ora ta thari gyal de this ki ro chung so de. My name is Sarin Dolma, and I'm a graduate teacher from Goma Monastery. And usually I teach in front of my student, and I have to act like a monkey in front of them. But today I can sit at back and relax. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tenzin Lagden. I was born in Himalayan regions, northern part of India. And I have been here at Jebung Losling Monastery since 1994. And I finished, I graduated 6-year ETS program. And now I'm doing Gishi course, final Gishi course. And I like to hiking the mountains and traveling new places. And also as a related with neuroscience, I like to exciting to see how divergence and convergence between the neuroscience and our Buddhist studies. Thank you.
My name is Champa Thakche. I'm Tibetan born in Bhutan. And when I was 8-year-old, I joined the Serache Monastery. And now in Serache Monastery, I'm here in first year of the Vinaya classes. Besides, I'm serving as the maths teacher to the Serache Monastery. And besides, yeah, I did the bachelor in social work. And now I'm the last year in the counseling psychology master. That's all. Thank you.
Yes. Oh. My name is Kalden, and I came from India when I was 11 years old. Then I walked almost 1 month to cross, we called Xiaogongbu, that is our pass. Then first I joined the Serache Monastery, and first I went to Serache Secondary School, and I finished my Center Board of Secondary Education in 2001. Then after I joined to the monastery study, and also I joined Science Dhamma's science workshop, and also some translation classes, and also science leadership training for 3 years. And 2019, I got an opportunity to go to MOD for 2 years, and I met all of you guys. It's nice. And also my favorite, sport is like climbing trees and also swimming. And I like the I like to learn more about neuroplasticity in neuroscience. I hope to learn more in this session. Thank you.
So I got your email, but it didn't have the attachment. See if you can send it again.
Yeah.
Thank you all. That was great. I know I have the best students because you all followed the directions, and I didn't have to tell you what was going on. You just did it. It was very different when I taught year 2 at Sarah May. People didn't come in the afternoon. They fell asleep. They were on their phone.
단 연구차 상나 망보지 니 쇼되기도 있으라 가봐갈 배제 당들이 지기도 있어.
So it is nice to have all of the best students.
드니 로드 약시 차서 두스 좀 샤와데 배하고도 있어.
Thank you.
I think they have two files. One of them is Tibetan, I think. So just check.
Okay. So,
they have a true attachment.
I don't know why.
Did you receive
but
the
when I
email?
looked at the email,
They have a two
I didn't see
attachment.
any attachment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like nothing. Well, I got the email, but not the attachment.
So while we work through,
this one is the
Maybe we
attachment.
can project it off of your computer. Would that work?
Yeah, I think so.
Will this connect to your computer? Yeah, it will. So I have the English on my computer, so just pull up the Tibetan on your.
Yeah, here both have English in. This one.
Yeah, that's the one. Perfect.
Dira open the
Yeah, I'm going to need
Download
you
one.
to advance the slides because he did a totally
Internet
separate
stuff.
Tibetan version. Yes, because I was so texty. So if you can do English version for me.
Email number.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
This is some serious right.
Yeah.
The internet center. 수지는 갈대나. 네. 여기 보시. 다운로드 시작하잖아.
So Jillian has already talked to you about a number of different neuroscience techniques. Today we're going to focus on one of the techniques that she talked about. So you'll remember that she talked about the yolk of an egg is like the nucleus in a neuron. And the bouquet of flowers with the red if you look from the top and the green if you look from the side. So I'm going to talk to you about another analogy, and that is the brain is like a city. This is in conjunction with our science core concepts that the brain is the body's most complex organ. And one of the ways that this analogy works is that cities are the most complex places that people live. So when you see this sign here, this means that they are alike. They're kind of alike. So how good is this analogy? Does it take something that you know about and can relate to?
다 단다 디기 배지도 교랑소 예 세자 신사조 대당 대화도 리투고 드베스.
Maybe not, because maybe you've never been to a really, really big city.
지신의 저랑 대화 다투고 말해. 간이스나 교랑소 야서 첨부 되네나 지신의 제 로요 메시바 되네 로아스.
What's really important when you make an analogy is to make something that your students can relate to.
다 단단 가서 지된세야 변수의 shago에 개체쇼 가를 세와이나 변수 강 샤바 대당 교랑 로주기 되니니 바로는 대화의 다투와 고어레스.
So we're going to have a little bit of a discussion as a class about this analogy.
다 단단 디 지된 대당 제에게 진단하러 주도치야 진스.
How does this analogy work? How does it match city and brain are similar, and how does it not work?
다 단단 가서 이 지된 주대 가를 세와이나 단단 변수 야사의 동계 대당 레바니 바로로 제바튜 문제 따오라. 되니 군인이 제바튜바 가세도 되니 못튜바 가르도 세야지 걸로 주도치야레스.
At each of your tables, you'll talk as a table about how it works and how it doesn't work. Have one person take notes on all of the different ways.
단단다 교랑수 쪽세레레기 로카레레체 로카 나로 주도치야레 단다 디펜스에도 펜스기 제뒤 디니니 딱딱 디기 두다 민도 레저 튠바레샤 무튠바레샤 디 미지기 마 신토고로체스.
That person will write it on a piece of paper, and your table will turn that into us.
디네 교랑수 로카기 슈가를 디사와당 디 슈구디 갸라수 표로체스.
But before we do that, we're going to go as groups and pick out what we think are the best ones we came up with at the table and share those with the class.
다 단다 교랑수기 삼수 망보지야 두루치기로스 디 나로 다 야와 두소야 뒤체 디 지나망라마 두스 조야인스.
Go to it.
당고주로체스. 저와 세워 차서.
I'm going to pause you just for a second to say something that is important as a teacher. And you won't be able to practice this as much in this class because there's too many of you. When you do something like this, and you give groups the opportunity to do something that you've asked them to do, in a group like this, I've got the best students, and so I don't have to go around and make sure people are doing what I asked them to do as much. But your students are not likely to be as good as you are. So when you do something like this, you want to make sure you're going around to each of the tables and that they understand what the rules are and that they're doing what they're supposed to. Not in a way that's like you're not doing what you should. But what did you think about this? Who's your note taker? Even in this class of really, really good students, I still had some groups who hadn't thought to say who the note taker was going to be and have them start writing on paper. So it was good for me to go around and check. This is a really good way for your students to learn when they're talking with each other. Much better than if you're up here talking to them. But only if they're talking about what they're supposed to be talking about. So as the teacher, you want to make sure you're going around and facilitating and making sure that they stay on target.
제고야 돼 딱딱딱딱 이렇게 들어가 들고 되면 돼 따야 돼 개천 버렸어.
Go back to it.
이 내가 먼저 저렇지.
One of the groups asked a really good question. And it demonstrates that I did a poor job giving you instructions. I didn't say explicitly in my directions that I want you to say how it works as an analogy and how it does not work as an analogy. And if I've got a group of students like you will have, if I don't say how many, then they'll do one and one and then they'll talk about other things.
I didn't get what it is.
So if I just tell them I want how it works and how it doesn't, then they'll pick one thing that works and one thing that doesn't, and that's all they're going to give me.
할래 단다 디기 내가 지기 두다면 두 나와이나 스니 로브도 가르쳐와이나 디나를 지마도 당거 말했어. 야나 진저디 담 야나 마제디 지마도 당거 말했어. 강로 지마도.
So to clarify, I want you to give me at least 3 things where it works and at least 3 things where it doesn't work.
다 연락이로 디니가라 당고 워다스. 딱다 지기 두 라이저라 지기 여비 좀세 솜. 딱다 지기 민도라나 지기 매비 좀세 솜솜세는 전도 주고 워라스.
Bonus points for as many as you can come up with.
디니 다 용탈라 디레 주 디레 마 가서 디토나 디레스.
So I wanted to make one other observation, and that is, obviously I don't speak Tibetan, but I can go around to the tables and tell, even though I don't understand Tibetan, if people are talking about the assignment or they're not.
다단다 괜찮아와이나 도시 가르 정선에 괜기시다 벽에 마신 바이네 양스 교란수 까문나에 가서 될 야고 년대 가서 교란수 주시갈 당다 저도 지기 예매대 하고 도스.
And very often as a teacher, you can even tell that at a distance if you do know the language, but you can't hear them.
디니 교란수 시다체와이나 게데 고마고바이나 다른 번에 단이 고소 주시갈 저도 지고 미다와 잠지 하고 그랬어. 개개신 비차네.
So in addition to walking around and talking and hearing what people are talking about, you want to pay attention to the room as a whole. And when the conversation starts to go down, then that's your time to pull everybody back.
다단다 교란 루카레레레는 도스 로야 임바자 마세 참자 강에서나 진짜 쇼용기 도스 당지전 따고 그랬어. 근데 따체 근데 교란도 까모 나야 되게 말데 마충충충 로고드나 근데 차사냠도 야 루야기 뒤져들레레스.
We're still good. You guys still have good conversations, so keep going.
단다 교란도 게 나데 마차면 도스 무트는 도로체스.
And if you have questions, feel free to raise your hand and I'll come by.
좋아요나 차장로 체스.
Hello.
Two more things I wanted to comment on. I had a great question from the back. And the question was, how do you plan your lessons when you have some students that have a lot of knowledge and some students that have very little knowledge, which is actually the case here. People who've taken all 6 years and people who are teachers where this is the first time they're hearing about neuroscience.
다단다 잡로디 좋아야 보시 당선 좋아 간이 세와이나스 당가서 학생기 리시 차시고 값을 간데 쓰고래 세바 디스야 시샤야 저라 소투델라야 왕본노리 다만다 여보 손자스라 단당가서 디나라 다가 차드레스 가시기 로투스 센데 장사나 가시제 마장주든디 로투 왕본노리 다만다 여보 손자 딜리 시샤니 소생 간데 쓰고래 라야 저라 좋아 디레스.
It's a challenge because if you teach to the level of the people that know very little, then the people that know a lot are going to be bored.
다디 강예지 요레스 강예 강예 세와이나 원보 또와도 속에 쳇的시샤는 라바이나 원보 노와도 서 차장 양 녀줘야 되는데 녀나 총고레스.
And if you teach to the people who know a lot, you're going to lose the people who don't know very much.
다 하장게 양 원보 노보셔라 다修行이 도 시샤와이나 양한테서 저와도 서 양소속이 라줘야셔라 되는 강예 요레스.
So some teachers try to teach to the middle.
이게 가시기 오면 랑시로 린사지 라비아게 탑시 당거레스.
But I think that's a mistake because you lose both sides.
니 삼바 디전차제레 상고도 기마데니 티바이나 데니 왕부 베트노와당 저와 니가 라줘레스.
So what I typically do, and there's no perfect way.
다 긴고랑 간데 저거레스나 다 델라 탈랑 베트 전차 메바 양다바 데니 제요 마레스 탑라.
Is I make sure that I mix it up a little bit. So I give something that's very challenging for my students who know a lot, but I make sure that I'm also giving things that are helping new students who haven't seen the material before.
다 긴게 차샤와이나 호선 TV 거서야 상마 제대단이 튀기였으로 카시베 깔레 카워치 된데기 강이 써야기 다 좋아된데 땅 더서 왕보 노아 더서라 코라스 내가 제주스 양 왕보 데스 또아 더서라 양 코란스기 델라 바비여라 레 하와지 코란스 때네 상마라 고급도 더스 표기였어.
And this type of discussion that we're having is good when you have a mixed class, because then you have people in the groups who know a lot and people who don't know as much, and they're teaching each other.
다다다 왕보 논리 타송 림바 망보지기 도슨 좀 여기 진짜 진바이나 단다든도 제도 지야디 하장 편보 열에서 간세와이나 로카레레나 왕보 논리 타송 여와 손자 두보되게 왕보 노아도서 파스 티니 편수도 장 용거레스.
And once you know your students better, which probably by the end of 5 days I'm not going to know you well enough because there's too many of you.
지난 제와이나 드니 림바 드니 다 호주되게 야지 가진 도 하고 그래서 나도 나가서 니망아 제라 결혼서 차장 야지 가진 도에명이 하고 하고도 그래서 가이서 나 호주 때 망고 도와서 결혼서.
You can pair students that are more advanced with students that are less advanced so they can help each other, because the more advanced students are going to learn it better by teaching it.
드네 단다 결혼석이 다 왕부 노와 정화해줘라 대선 파수 손도로 오체 드네 왕부 노와 이나 코란석이 신라 팔라발라 되네 코란 야와 신야 드네 용거레스.
You will find the more you teach, the better you understand.
드네 결혼석 가리 고도 용거레 세바이나 결혼석이 제상이 마알라와 대세기 결혼석이 신야데 고도 체를 도거레스.
Not just because of repetition, but because your students are going to ask you questions that you never thought of before that are pertinent to what you're talking about.
다 단다 결혼기 양자 연자 라바이나 야지 도거레 라이디 결혼 짜디 망부 지위 점세기 야지 도거레 라고 메다스 결혼 티위 가서 로트기 티와 담이나서 여바 손자 델라데니 결혼 야지 도야기여라 콤바디 차그레스.
The other thing I use this technique for that we're doing right now is sort of a trick of the trade that I probably shouldn't tell you because you're still my students, but because you're going to be teachers, I'm going to tell you anyway.
다 단다 디기요 루카 단다 딘디 쇠단기 탑란지 요레스 지단체나 호주 진비 찬데 라요 마레스 이네야 결혼 다 제마 호주 셴발라 바티야 임보 손자 라인스.
And that is, if I have a technical difficulty like I had when I was trying to pull up his picture, I can say, let's have a discussion and let the group go into discussion while I fix the problem.
답에 차샤와이나 그페나 트차게 강연도 저라 다지 트차 대야데 강연데 체유 값서 저라 뭐 가라 다야라 세와이나 당 알아서 제도지 제거와 라이저라 그래서 나로 제도지 되는 서서 보게 써야 되죠. 다디양 답란지 그래서.
That way they're still learning and they're not bored waiting for me to do whatever it is I need to fix.
다디 강연세와이나 디 답란지레스 다 경기 트차도 세고가서 뒤서 오라 결혼서 녀도 마차체 결혼서 제도지 결혼서 야 장야들 영어로 왔어.
And if you do it well as a teacher, they'll never know.
근데 결혼 얘기지 비차네 디 never know for what?
They won't know that you were doing a discussion because you needed to fix something.
근데 원래 전에로 단다 디기 결혼서 저도 지야디 디스야기 디체데 호텔 하고 주죠 말레스. 아이서나 코라 저도 지야데 가라체도 코라체도 레도 라이저디 호텔 하고 지야요 말레스.
Go back to it.
나 내가 뭐든지 저러 제스.
I'm good. This This is working. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to call everybody back. I know that we were getting to a point now where we're like at the point where we need to stop discussion. And it's easy to see the signals because people are starting to look at their phones and other things. And you each at least had 3 for both things. So you note that I went around to each group and let you know you had 5 minutes left. That's important for 2 reasons. One is you want to connect with each group in this process. And make sure that they know that they are valued as a group. The other reason is you want to not make it such that they have to scramble really quick and finish something. So they know that they've got 5 minutes left and they can get that stuff done. Now all of you, when I went around, had 3 things that showed that these things were similar, and 3 things that showed that this analogy did not work so well. And so for some of your groups, you're like, we're done. And I would say, get as many as you can, not just 3. But you note in your experience, if you tell your students at least 3, some groups are only going to give you 3. So always ask for what you'll be happy with. Don't ask for 2 if you'd really like 3. And sometimes if you want more than 3, if they get to 3, you need to incentivize it somehow. Now I joked that you'd get bonus points for it, but you could actually do that as a regular thing in class. Depending on the group, some groups will be so into the activity that they'll come up with 10 and 10. But you want to make sure that you set the bar, the low amount, at what you want from each group. And if, like this group, we have groups that are going to stay as groups, you'll get to know the groups. So I already know, going to some of the groups, who's going to do the minimum and who's going to go above and beyond. And sometimes you can use that when it's individual students to make sure that you're pairing individual students and giving them an assignment that either challenges them the way they want or gets them to do the minimum. So when we're talking about the students that do a lot and will always do more, you might tell them that was a great job. Now I want you to teach. I want you to go over and make sure that people understand what's going on. Especially in a large group like this, you can't be everywhere where everyone needs help. And so you can take some of your students that are doing really well and can offer help to others and let them do that. But you have to be careful with that, because some students who do a lot will not be nice to the students that don't do as much. And you don't want those students to go to those people. So it's important to make sure that you know who the individuals are and how they act to their peers before you start doing that. So as an example in this class, Jillian was willing to help out, and I know Calden very well, and so I had both of them out with groups. And even though I saw people who were doing a really good job participating and were answering and asking questions, I don't know enough about them to send them out as people that will check on groups.
So it's important
Because it takes a certain personality. You don't want to send somebody out who's going to be chastising somebody, because that might shut them down to learning.
And
it can set up a dynamic in class where they don't like each other and they don't work well together, and that's a really bad setting for a class. So I'd much rather have groups waiting for help than sending somebody who's going to cause a bad mood in the class.
Another quick point. Michael asked you to turn something in. So you write something and then we're going to collect it. That's a very important part of keeping engagement. So the students know they have to submit something, and so they will stay on task a little bit better.
And you may never look at that paper, but if they don't know that, it doesn't matter. But if you have time, you should look at the paper, because it's going to let you know more about your students. So along those lines, the last thing I want the note taker to do is write the names of the people at your table, so we have an idea of who's where and the ideas that they came up together. And we're going to start back in the back. Why don't you guys share one of the things you thought was really good that made it a good comparison, and one of the things that was not so good?
다 단다로가 담아져라. 교란 속에 단다 된다로 준비 차져라. between 야구 인주 sen시 지당 야구 민족이 sen시 지 라로 제스.
Do we have a microphone we can give them? Wait just a sec. Oh, you've got one. Great. I forgot they have microphones on the table.
As the brain has various parts of different region with different function as language and sensory level, etc. Similarly, in city there are different region with different function as school, factory, so forth.
That's a great one. How about one that is, it's not a good comparison?
We are both positive side or negative side. So, level ani susugi ani karsa chele mindo dizimindo yona shin kesa nala ani jig lapta da sota da dindig dizimindo kamindo di yore later. Tadi ngazu tupcho gri.
Gasho chilas.
Gasho andale. Okay. City doesn't need sleep, brain does it. Ani kachone gesa dinzola ni da dindig ngese goya mares ine level ngazu ni ngese din yabar the godus.
Thank you. Those were good ones. So Jillian's going to push back, and I actually was too, but I decided not to. And that is, the brain's still doing stuff even in your sleep. And the city is too, it's just different patterns. So you could actually say that's a similarity too.
단다디 리본도서 양고 고제 지고라스 이내 시단 레바디 니쿠이 가서 레베 샤와 제바 난신 야사 대양스로 그런 고제바 이내 야가 제대와디니 양 손배차 샤네 드스.
The pattern of the city changes dramatically at night.
학바도 단다 디 야사기 디 패턴 주름 지라 디에 조슈 조거레스.
All right, so I need you to log into your computer so we can show those. Okay, next we'll go to the back middle group. And while they're setting up the microphone to let us know, the other thing that's really important behind the scenes that you're not seeing as much is we're very cognizant of time and how much time we have left in the class. Because your students will always know exactly how much time is left in the class. And you can't go too long, so you want to make sure you're planning things out so you can get through everything before the class ends.
You can show the English one.
ngazo dazung di dirisha ane connection dinzo gomida
So I need you back to translate, sorry.
dazung di connection dinzo resha ale ane connection
lawa halas
dazung jora city da level ha
tumbicha karasa
tumbicha dira connection yama level nala nurangi connection yara ani city nala langa ki highway ki connection diri yore
there was similarity of connection since the neurons they have connect each other seems in the city they have a connection of the road and
Good.
ani midum bichadi gara chalana ani lebadi ani gogi rogo yora dina fit chai dos city dina fit chai mares
since the brain is stuck in the head, but the city can expand more.
Good. This table in the back here.
Main administrator of city. So that's the main role of human by the brain. And the yagan nano tangzin shen so the ani city nano yora. Tina shen ni mi sugu nano tangzin shen so the lebanon yores. This tumbe sharishas.
Go ahead.
If functioning of brain stops, rest of the body will impact it to great extent. But if the functioning of the one city stop, it doesn't impact the whole country.
So that's one that actually you could have part of your brain not working and you could still survive and do things. So that might be a similarity. Yeah.
단다 딜 양 튜비 차 여레스 맨날 레베 차시 지 내가 맞지 대바 있네 양 레베 차시 샤바데 양 세종 체대 내가 체대와 여레스 네양 튜비 차를 사네 진짜 여레스 에 더러스도
But thank you, those were good. How about this table right here in the middle?
야야 디 원대 저도
And to your point, there are certain parts of the brain that if they're not functioning, things will not work at all.
레베 차대 나와야 차시 샤다바 디 개체와 가시 내가 맞잖아 근데 차상 내가 가도 디 여다 레베 차
But I would also argue that that's true for cities. Like, if the banks and the ATMs close and nobody has any money, the city's going to shut down.
다다 대양 양 야살라 총바데스 배낭고 칸다 다다 뭐 대야리 차상 거기 봐이나 망보지 거기 하고 지르스 뭐 거기 하잖아
Our positive side is city is density, so brain is also density of the neurons. Negative side is city is easy to understand the information, and brain is hard to understand.
All right.
Thank you.
How about you guys?
And like our group, the similarities is like there are many folds of gyri and sulcus which are packed in a very tight space in the skull. And in the city, the skyscrapers and big buildings, like like they make use of a very small space and kind of overlap. Yeah. So these are the similarity.
That's great.
One of it. And the dissimilarity is our brain, when there is a lesion or a severe damage, their function is lost forever. But when there is a destruction or demolition in a building, we can reconstruct or we can make new buildings in the city.
That's good. How about you guys? Oh, it's broken? Oh, we can bring you a microphone.
네 마이크 They got one.
Okay. Our point is that our brain has a separate department in our brain, and also this is a similarity. Yeah. This one.
Sorry.
Our brain has a separate department in our brain, so city has also the department just like grocery, more like it's a similarity. And this similarity is that our brain can know ability to know a reality, so city cannot.
Great.
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead, guys.
당아지리 데레시라 아니 다 드라비차데 단다데세나 한쪽이 다 소속이 다 트랜스레트와 내주도 다 지겨라다 쉐도 상마 자산나로야 쇼라 어디나 신기다 리지다 칼로다 체제기다 디지거라 당진다 딜레피나나 요라스 디니 타워르샤스
There are the similarity of the dominations. Since the brain dominate whole body information, since the city dominate all the villages, the information is there.
다 미드라비 샤데 갈라나 개바지도 개바데 달레바데 디
Good.
Structure is different.
Excellent. Yep. How about you guys?
अनि मत्सुदे गर्छन् ड्राइ छादी गर्छन् जैसा इनला अनि नीचे ठुबो द नीचे या 신점요 바나신기 레비사쿠 नीचे जैसा इनला नीचे ला तेस ठुबो द नीचे ला 신점요 바나신기 레바기 नला 레비사쿠 जो치 또 अनि ठुबो द जो치 ला 신점
Yeah, there are similarities. Since in the city, some of they are very active, some parts are not so active, very peaceful.
Good.
Same as in the brain, some parts are very active, some part are some peaceful. Like that.
Good. Yep.
अनि मिसों विचार गर्छन् जैसा कि अनि जचुन छिरन गयो दुस लेबागे अनि जचुन छिरन गयो मिन्दुस
Oh, there is the expansions. The city can expand as much as they can.
Yes.
But
And the brain cannot because it's in the skull.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
And our table is decide that
the similarity of the city and the brain is that the thalamus and the head office of the city. In the city, in the head office of city, there have a lot of the information from the central government come to the head office, and they share some information to the other part of the city. At the same, the thalamus also, there are a lot of the information are gathered in there and passed to another part of the brain. This is similarity, and this similarity is the same like as the group 3, the structure of the cities. And
fantastic. So a lot of you hit on some of the things that I thought of, and a bunch of you hit on things that I didn't think about. So this is one of those, that's a principle of the brain, that brains have functions that are localized, that are only in one particular area, and then other functions where it's lots of different parts of the brain that come together to do the thing. And similarly in a city, you may have banks that do the finances, but then you might have ATMs that are all over the city. So you could have localized and distributed. Sorry, I moved it. So, by the numbers looking at cities, they can be very complex, just like the brains, and large cities can have millions of people. So my city in Atlanta might be 6 million or more people. But brains have 100 billion neurons, so way more than cities have people. You have more neurons in your head than there are stars in the sky. And so that's one of the places where this falls apart, because brains have so much more than cities do. Cities and brains, as somebody mentioned, have layers. So they have cells that are packed in and people that are packed in. But then the brain has those layers, and they're all at the same level up here, whereas the city has some that go all the way up and some that don't. So there are all kinds of different things that might be different or the same between brains and cities. This analogy is not perfect. So here's the assignment. I want you to come up with an analogy that you could use for your class about neuroscience. Think about what all your students would relate to and know about.
그런 로드 티사 로드 차상기 코란속이 고 춘조치다 되는지 고래서 계셔.
And then see if you can make a comparison that would work with the brain, a brain area, a brain circuit, or even a neuron.
다 교랑기 디 손들 지에 저라 가르가르 여처로 세와이나 레바체 디니 레베 오사쿠체 다나시 레베기 로다도 저라 람 디체 로람 디체 다나시 뉴런 코라 완자 코랑 고야 두스 비딘 샤나 디고레스.
The best analogies are going to be for concepts that are really challenging for your students and tying those to something that they already know about.
다 단다디 벤디 양식지 간데 차고를 세와이나스 제자디 하장기 고녀 사고 임바체 고녀 사고디 교랑기 비딘 샤와라 때니 로주기 제라 고수야 저라디 교랑기 비딘 양식지 차고레스.
So if it's easy to understand, you really don't need an analogy.
게데 교랑기 제자 저라 레라온 고수야 임바이나 넬레 비딘 다 비딘들이 샤고야스요 말레스.
But sometimes when you use an analogy, you can think about something in a creative way that helps you to better understand that.
다 단다 교랑기 비딘시 거스 거두이네레스 진주 고보도 전에 니기 교랑기 제자 갈라바이나 디 고수야라 튠제 도토와지고 오레스 비딘데.
So when you do this on Sunday afternoon, we're going to have you come up and present.
단다 디 교랑기 삼로 단조디 마 데시 야오레스 디 가드레스나 산님이 닝고델라 교랑스 데야 랑체 교랑스 비딘디 말마 셰레스.
Which means we want you to make one slide, maybe two.
디가스 교랑스 셰데라 슬라이드도 직 야나니 딜레사 소야요 마레스.
That covers these things.
단다디 슬라이드나 가르가르 치고레스나 단다디 캐시 가시셔서 캐시 디소 차사 상고야 저라 슬라이드 담부지 있는 이 디니나 상고레스.
This is in your Google Classroom, and we'll have the full thing translated to Tibetan, so you'll have those rules.
다 단다디 교랑스 구글 클래스나 여레디 배우나로 조사레스.
Thank you for being patient. You'll note I went over on time today. When I saw 15 minutes, I thought I could get through all of the groups and do that. You'll note that when I started, I was talking more about what the people said, and as I realized I was running out of time, I was like, thank you, good, next one.
다 단다 계기 디스에서 게로서 공부만 손스러 지나치와나 단지 가마 정화스도샤 원래는 다 타마디 디스 도와 하고디 전에 개인 간에서는 교수시 그 투제는 조고조고도 스토인스.
It's better if you can give more time, and so I'm not good at this as a teacher, but it's better if you plan extra time rather than go right to the end.
다 단다 뒤에는 시당 마와 제토네 야고 레스 단다 개인기 뒤에다들이 당지체 야고 시다 메스 시다체는 뒤에데 tö바 제토네 단다디 야고 요레스.
Thank you for your graciousness today as good students.
투제 나스 교라스 요새 셈페 야고 나